notification already. What do we got? Alright, Critical's streaming. Cool. That's in the way now. Hello, Christian. I trust you wished your father a happy Father's Day. Damn it. There we go. OBS. There we go. No. Okay. Fuck it. Alright. So, when we last left off, I decided not to give the questionable pirate Captain Colleen a tiny nuclear device. She wasn't too happy about that. She has henceforth removed me from her crew. About half the people are like, hey, you're kind of a dick, and about half the other people are like,
is a joke.
Yeah, we're glad that orc-killing nuke doesn't exist anymore. We really don't like the Bretons, and we really don't want them having that. And then you got, like, Narama, who's kind of a little bit of an outlier. He's kind of like, yeah, I get why you did what you did. I just kind of wish I could have studied it more. That's fair. Why is my character not...
Whatever shall I do?
Center with my crosshairs? That's not normal, is it? I don't remember my character being offset so much. Yeah. Let me do a reload UI here. Oh, you know what? I think I... No. Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't look right at all. There must be some, like, camera adjust button that I don't know about that I must have accidentally nudged while setting up. Controls! This is gonna be something for camera or something. Zoom out, mouse free lock, middle mouse button down. Maybe that was it. Middle mouse button down. Nope, that zips it back into place if I let go. That's bizarre. That is double bizarre. It won't let me zoom in or go in a first. Oh wait, I'm on a horse. Maybe I can't go in first person on a horse. Wow, this is weird. God damn it! At the start of the stream too. Elder Scrolls Online camera not center. Camera keeps going off center. What's that about? Use the box when you can jump in when adjusting. Why is... This is fucking weird, dude. I mean, that's good enough. Nah, fucking just a little bit more. Maybe that'll put it. Fucking why? Why is my camera fucked up all of a sudden? Reset the default is way off. That's too far. God damn it, dude. This is frustrating. There. Almost. God, like, I don't have OCD, but that's frustrating how it's so close to center. Why? ESO. I sing you praises. There. That looks good enough to me. It might be off by a pixel. Alright. What's this notification I have? Notification, we fucked your camera. I have a new reward waiting to be claimed. Alright, daily reward. 25 tri-restoration potions. That's pretty good. Alright. Crown lethal potions. Yeah. Alrighty, so... let's go talk to the chief man. I must have done something, or one of my add-ons must have fucked something up, because that's fucking bizarre that it would do this all of a sudden. So actually, I'm gonna do a side quest here that I picked up a lot earlier. I thought this side quest became available. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it so that I can share my initial experience with it. Fucking... This mini-map add-on that I have isn't the best. It tries a lot of the time. Like right now it's working just fine, but a lot of times it'll just be this big like brown gray block thing, and I don't think it does a very good job at all of showing waypoints.
What did you decide to do with the relic?
I destroyed it. No one will use it again.
The only correct choice. War should be honorable. There is no honor in the use of such a device. You have saved my tribe and my island. For this, I owe you a great debt.
No, this isn't the one that I used. No, this is another good one if I wanted to be a tank of any kind.
One less alien relic to plague our world. Good.
What's next?
Your actions have revealed a vulnerability. I thought my tribe...
Oh, sorry, one sec. I'm adjusting something here.
Only you and your friends on the Spearhead united were able to save this island.
What do you want me to do?
Months ago, Sir Lannis offered membership in the Daggerfall Covenant. I refused. You showed me I was wrong. We need allies. I would ask you to travel to Glenumbra and give Sir Lannis my petition to join. I've ordered Captain Colleen to sail you there.
So this is my favorite part. This guy just straight ordered Captain Colleen to take me there. Captain Colleen doesn't want to take me there anymore. She's not a very big fan of mine anymore. War in video games is barely honorable. There is a good number of degenerate acts in a video game character would do the human would not. I mean, we had real life nukes. Kind of where the nukes came from. I got another 25 of these Crown Tri Restoration Potions. And I don't give a fuck about the Adric Spear class. Alright, so there's a thing you could do. Things like teabagging. I'm sure people, the Rapidon King, people do very, very dishonorable things in wartime. Still some stolen goods on me. Get out of here. What? I sold everything? That's light. This is medium and heavy. Medium. I don't have any shoes. What the fuck was I doing yesterday? Okay, heavy, medium. Fuck. So if you equip 3 pieces of armor that are the same type, it'll unlock the skill tree for it, and from then on out, you only need one of those pieces to keep using it. So like all you do is you equip 3 of each real quick, and then you go back to like 5 light, 1 heavy, 1 medium. Somehow I guess I sold all of my armor yesterday. I don't fucking recall doing that. So when we first got here, we learned about one orc girl who wants to go on adventures, but she is the chief's daughter, therefore honor bound to just marry into another clan. She doesn't really want to do that. She's having second doubts, and the hunt wife, I think that's what she's called, one of the chief's wives is like, hey, go talk some sense into my daughter. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go talk to her. I'll see what's up. So what's up?
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish.
Yeah, speak as if you're a prisoner.
Shackles are not always made of iron. My destiny was decided when I was born a female. As the chief's only daughter, my duty is to marry into another clan, forging an alliance. It is our way and my fate.
Oh, the hunt wife thinks you're gonna desert.
If only I had the courage. I want nothing more than to see the world before I marry. But I can't. Not without the blessing of my mother and grandmother.
I can talk to them for you.
Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survived this way for many generations. It's simply how things are. I understand that, as much as it angers me.
Pink hair Ree. I think it looks decent on her. It's not that pink. I think it's more like a very light auburn. Have you considered just leaving?
Of course, but that would mean abandoning my clan. I understand the importance of our traditions. I must be sure I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, I don't. Orcs did nothing wrong. Tell me about your clan.
The clan chief is the only male who takes wives. The wives are crucial to the leadership and stability of the clan. Sons eventually try to take over the clan by strength, while daughters are married off to other clans.
So why don't you want to be a chief's wife?
It's not that. I would enjoy the honor and responsibility of being a chief's wife. I just want to see the world, to live my life before I marry for the good of the clan.
So she just wants to go out and like do some stuff before settling down, you know? And who can blame her? So I'm gonna go talk to some people. I'm gonna be like, so what's this whole Lockra sitch? What's going on with Lockra, huh? Why did I think I'd be able to dodge roll when my stamina was up?
Greetings, friend of Lambour. How can an old orc help you?
Yeah, can we talk about Lockra?
I sense Lokra found an ally in you.
Yeah.
But your efforts are for naught. I cannot determine her path, nor can her mother or my son, the chief.
Then who can?
Only Lokra can decide. Her sense of duty battles her desire to live her life. Many daughters have chosen exile over the years. I did once. While the decision is Lokra's alone, she seems to value your advice.
Yeah, I think she wants the clan's blessing.
She wishes to be free of guilt.
Well, yeah.
She knows what she wants, but fears the consequences. Choices always come with a price. Lokra must choose and accept the cost.
Oh, what should I tell her?
To follow her heart. Lokra knows what she wants, and she knows the cost. She wants to be free, but fears exile from the clan. Her heart knows the path she should follow.
Oh, goodbye. I'm trying to remember where Sholog is. I think I remember. This was a tricky one to find at first. So how's everybody's Father's Day been? You guys spend some quality time with your familial units? Yeah, that almost sounded like English. Here we go.
Is there a reason you're in the Chief's chambers? If not, be on your way.
Hey, I want to speak to you about your daughter.
You met my daughter then.
I did.
She has spirit, I'll give her that. She'll make a worthy wife.
Yeah, she's not so sure.
So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times.
Well, what if she came back, huh?
She is the Chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't expect an outsider to understand.
It's her life.
Our lives belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part and perform her duty. If you want to help, remind her of this.
Yeah, I don't like
Maybe
your
she'll
tone.
listen to
Bye. I can't use my mouse. One cool thing about this game is when you die, you can just resurrect on the spot if you've got a soul gem. But like soul gems are also used for things like can I take these? Also used for things like enchanting your weapons and stuff. So like soul gems are pretty useful. But like if you just really wanted to get down here quickly, you can just like jump out that window, fall to your death, res, and just keep going on. Also pretty useful in dungeons. I haven't come across any kind of resurrection spell, although I know that there are some, or at least one. I think one of the item descriptions on something was like increases your health after being rezzed or something.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea.
They were very informative.
So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know.
Yeah, your life is your own. Sail with us and see the world, if you want to do that.
You're right. I value my family, but this is my life. I should live it as I choose. I'm gonna follow my heart.
I wish. Glad I could help.
At last, I find myself looking forward to my future.
So you'll leave with us?
Yes. I'll say my farewells first. It won't be easy, but I won't sneak out like a thief. My family has a right to hear it from my lips. I'll see you on the ship when you're ready to leave.
Here is another item that when I use the heavy attack, I get a damage shield for 5 seconds. And I'm almost positive that I didn't get all these damage shield items on my first character. Like, are these randomized stats on quest items? I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. You know what? What's my armor looking like? I got light, medium, light, nothing. Heavy, medium. And I'm wondering if, like, my armor set affects what kind of shit I get for, like, drops or something? What are you? You're talk to Rhea? I don't care about Rhea right now. Hey, Colleen, what's going on?
I swore never to sail with you again. But Chief Tuzgul has asked me to sail you to Glenumbra, which I will do.
I won't talk to her yet. Is there anybody else interesting to talk to before I set sail? Squash, don't fight. Don't fight yourself, baby. You're good. Good. Yeah? Good boy. Good boy. Don't fight. Don't fight, baby. Don't swipe at me either. Look, I'm wearing a long sleeve right now. Be good, boy. Shazim, what's up?
I shall remain aboard until we reach Daggerfall, my friend. An island full of orcs would try my patience.
I think this is the guy who didn't have his memories, and I found his monkey for him, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you're just another player. Good baby boy Washington. Hassan's not here yet. I think most of the interesting people aren't here until we actually set sail. Oh, fuck. There you go. Not stuck. Alright, so let's just set sail.
I swore only out of respect for the chief and for the good of the Alliance, not for you. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go. 1 second. Not yet. Let me make sure that I've cleared out all my quests here. Stormhaven. I don't care about that. Alright, let's go, Colleen.
I swore never to sail with you, only out of respect.
Glenumbra, and here I've only done, I've done a bunch of quests here, but, this is the last zone that I've been to. I don't think I've fully cleared it out. I think I was about ready to leave this zone on my main character.
We've arrived. Welcome to Daggerfall.
So, like, right off the bat, we can see, Jakarn's in a little situation. Hey, Irene, what's going on?
This is actually quite fun. Look at him squirm.
Yeah, look at him squirm.
We've all agreed. He's going to choose one way or the other, or we're throwing him off the boat.
The irony is delicious. You could cut it with a knife, or anything else for that matter.
So, these two were the thoughts who were arguing over who was going to sleep with Jakarn first, and Irene, I guess, turned them against him. Jakarn doesn't actually seem to be squirming that hard, if you look at him. He seems pretty... Actually, that's kind of like the 1,000-yard stare there. He might be in full panic mode. He's just calmly drinking out of that mug. Talking to him.
I could get used to traveling around with you. It's never dull, I'll give you that.
Goodbye! So then, and Julian, I don't remember you.
I want to go back to Stros Mackay, but no one will sail me there. My life couldn't get worse.
Stros Mackay fucking sucks, my dude. Yarama, what's up?
I wish I could have retrieved that Ayleid relic for study, but you were wise to destroy it rather than place it in Breton hands. I realize Colleen disagrees with your decision, but never doubt it was the right one.
Thank you, Naramo. And we got... Oh yeah, this is a good one.
I was so certain I wanted to sail with Captain Colleen, but I still can't believe she was in favor of keeping that awful relic. I think I might take Lambour's offer and join her crew.
Yeah, so there are people who aren't just aren't just glad that I made the right decision, but they're like, our captain's kind of a fuck. What?
Ha! Those ladies are such fools. Jakarn and I have already agreed. We're going to run off together and have grand adventures.
So I don't know if Jakarn was just lying to this guy, or if he actually is planning on doing that. Hello, Lambour.
I know going against Colleen was a hard thing. It was for me as well. We have more history together than you can imagine. Even so, I'm leaving. It's time to start my own crew, sail my own ship. You, my friend, would be welcome with us anytime.
Thank you, Lambour. So Lambour and Larissa were both people who just kind of joined this motley crew as a temporary arrangement to try to get money so that they could like get their own ships and everything.
Well, that was an awful lot of drama, wasn't it? I think I'm about done here. It's time to sail on my own boat. Stay safe. We'll meet again.
And Larissa's calmed down a bit since the last time. Before she was like, I can't believe you've done this, and now she's just like, well, that happened. Hey, Locra, how are you doing off your island?
Daggerfall. I can't believe I'm here. I've read stories, but the city itself is inspiring. I can't wait to go exploring. I think I made the right choice.
Good to hear, Locra. She hasn't come up again since, like as far as I've gotten, but I have a feeling she's gonna pop up more. Totally have a lifeboat down there, just jump stuff together.
We're here, in Daggerfall. Now get off my boat.
I don't think you're happy with me, Colleen. You gotta let bygones be bygones. Is that not a journal or something? I guess I can't read that. That might be everyone of note. Oh, Nicolene, I haven't talked to her. Is that her? Who are you?
Oh, don't mind me.
Just making sure these cabinets are secure.
These empty cabinets. I don't really like Colleen, so I don't care that you're stealing it from her. Not that I have any kind of recourse anyways. But I think that woman is just stealing. Maybe that's... What was her name? Like, Victory... something. I'll keep that in mind in case an option ever comes up to, hey, do you want to trust this person? I can't find Nicholin anywhere, and like back here is where that Thieves Guild box is supposed to be, but are you a person?
I think my hand's starting to heal. One day, I'm going back to Stross Makai to take my vengeance on those sea drakes. Onsi watch over you, my friend.
This is a fairly cool guy. I skipped over his dialogue during his little rescue portion. He's one of Crafty Larissa's crew. When he was captured and tortured, they crushed all the bones in his right hand, so he couldn't wield a sword anymore. A good thief doesn't get caught. He's not a very good thief. Fair, but I'm the player character, so if anyone's gonna catch somebody in the act of doing something, it's gonna be the player character. There's the quartermaster. If I talk to him, he's just like, I'm doing fucking inventory, dude. Which could be true, or he might also be looting. I don't know. I don't remember you. Who are you?
You made a decision. The specifics do not matter. We would not be here if not for you, and Betnik would be in the hands of a cult. I do not know if I will sail with Colleen or Lambour, but I would sail with you anytime.
Thank you, Tumash Shah. I don't remember you at all up until this point. I do remember talking to you on my other playthrough, though. Kind of just a super neutral party. Like, yeah, these two are kind of throwing bitch fits at each other, but, you did a thing, you saved some people, you're cool in my book. And Master Kassan.
By destroying the relic, you have saved the world from a great evil. Kassan's apprentice does not agree, but she has lost her way. This one can only hope she one day returns to the true path. Go safely, friend.
I don't know the words. Oh yeah, fucking Kill la Kill Art Systems game confirmed. Not sure how I, like... It's another 3D anime fighter. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Art Systems also kind of just let me down a bit with the new BlazBlue game as well. So I'm kind of like, I'm glad Kill la Kill's getting a game, but at the same time I'm like, 3D anime fighter by Arc Systems. I'm worried, but I'll hold off to see. I'm trying to remember what else we got. We got that Shonen Fighters game. I remember seeing some trailers for that. Not trailers, but actual gameplay, I think. What was it? It was Sasuke versus Zoro was the fight that I saw. So you got that. No, this one wasn't shown off at E3. It got announced like 2 days after E3 closed. The Kill la Kill page had like a big countdown timer on it for like 24 hours, and then this happened last time. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a fucking like quest person talking to me right now, to tell me like, hey, the Prophet wants to talk to you at the Harborage, because I can open up my journal and go here. Yeah. The Prophet contacted me through a magical projection. He asked me to seek out a place called the Harborage, where he has taken refuge. I should go talk to him and ensure that he's safe. The Prophet told me to seek him out in a place called the Harborage. I should seek him out this place and speak to him. So, like, this whole quest seems bugged to fuck. Both in the fact that the Prophet never showed up, and, like, the quest dialogue is, like, the same paragraph just changed up. It's weird. I don't get it. I'm glad I actually caught the quest pop up this time so I can confirm that it was bugged.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something?
I bring a petition. Chief Tazgol wishes to join the Daggerfall Covenant.
The Seamount War Chief. Impressive.
Thank you.
I don't know what you did to convince him, friend.
Saved his
But
island.
you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.
I will. So I think coming into this house unlocks it as a fast point. This is just, there's a famous Breton merchant explorer, Captain Margot, and she's been lost at sea for a while, and her house is up for sale. Oh, 3D anime fighters, so yeah, so, you got the shonen one, and then you've got a new one that's just Kill la Kill. And then I'm pretty sure there was another 3D anime fighter announced. I'm having a hard time recalling, though. So I'm pretty sure when I saw the Kill la Kill one, I was like, oh, that makes 3. Or maybe I was... Maybe when I saw the shonen one, I was thinking, oh, it's another 3D anime fighter? I'm not sure. But, I haven't played one yet that I'm pretty happy with. So that's just, that whole quest thing there is just to learn how to craft. I think the housing brochure is here in the bank. Yep. This brochure just tells me to go talk to the innkeeper. They've got a room that they want to permanently lease so that they have a person living there to bring in some business. This one is just, okay, thank you, telling me to go talk to a guy, like, he's the equivalent of the World of Warcraft, Battleground Master. Yeah, oh, the dog's already here. This is earlier than it happened. Let's get, what? Okay, the dog's gone. Don't I want to talk to this homeless person? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why his quest mark didn't show up. I knew I'd had to
cares about us poor beggars.
Hello, beggar Matthew. What's up?
Could you help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Where should I start looking?
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Gian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares.
I have some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
Tell me about the killings.
The Watch found old Gian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Gian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf.
So if I asked about a wolf, he's just like, yeah, the body was fucking mangled. If I say, why would somebody kill beggars, he tells me, because they fucking can, who gives a shit, rapport. Hello, doggy. The dog whines anxiously. What's wrong, puppy? The dog looks down at the road and then back at you as if it wants you to follow. Alrighty. So at this point, I kind of... Fucking stop phasing out of existence, dog. Is that the same dog? Is that my dog, or is this that quest? Is that NPC's dog? Fuck. Where'd my dog go? Where'd my dog go? Okay, I have a quest marker for it. God, I don't want to have to remake my character, but I think this might be strike 3.
Your interference will not be tolerated.
That was goofy as shit. Oh, you know what? When I catch up to where my other character is, I'll just swap over to them, I guess. Grocer, 3 blood oranges. Tailor, crescent emblem coke. And florist, black roses with thorns. That's a weird shopping list for a dead guy, huh? So let's go talk to those individuals. How do I get up there to get that sky shard? You know what? I don't think I got that sky shard on my main account. So that's the quest that the doggy gives me. Here's the quest that I think the homeless guy gave me. This man's spine was twisted several times before he died. The attacker must have been incredibly strong. We got the tailor shop over here. Hey, what's up?
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
I hate your fucking beard so much, my dude. Hey, I'm looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Well, why would a dead man write that on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
Tell me about Roy.
Roy was a good man. Loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Were you friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Yeah, goodbye. Feels like I got something stuck in my throat.
Staying out of trouble?
Wanna fight?
Please, leave me alone.
That wasn't your voice. Was it you?
Yes.
What do you want, Daggerfall guard? You're clearly not a quest person. What's up, Shiftless Gavin?
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
What's going on?
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those Bloodthorn cultists.
Tell me a bit more about the monster.
The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
Yeah, what's that curse?
Haven't you heard?
No, I'm new.
Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Goodbye. Investigate the river.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
Oh, fuck. There we go. Got to slow back up. Some heavy attacks to get back my extra there. Put that slow back on you, put my AoE back on me. And I'll fight you down. And can I block it? I block it. Fantastic. You're fucking dead, doggo. Some gold, some rawhide scribes, some brief, and a great sword. Some fucking magic sword. Stamina, I don't care about stamina. Who was I supposed to turn this quest into? I'll talk to you. Hey, what's going on?
What a beast!
What a
Way out
beast!
of my worst nightmares. Thank you for killing the horrible thing.
Yeah, goodbye. This beggar was savagely mauled. Deep slashes appear to have been made by large, sharp claws. I can tell already, if you don't have healing moves, you're dead. I'll help you. You're welcome. Can I not jump this fence? There we go. Yep. Yeah, the first time I fought that werewolf, I kited him too far back and he reset. I had to fight him again. It was super fucking annoying.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Oh, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
How did Roy become involved?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Goodbye. Now let's talk to the only person who's actually useful.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I found this list. You got 3 blood oranges.
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
Yeah, I have some other phrases.
I said leave me alone.
No.
Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
I discovered the meaning of all the items on the list. Where should I report it?
Well, not to me. Talk to someone official, like Captain Arison. He's over at the bottom of the castle steps. I don't know what else is on that list, but this feels like treacherous business.
If I ask who's Roy, he just tells me he's a guy who did a bunch of intel work. If I ask him what he does, he just sells fucking fruit. So what's annoying though is I have to walk all the way over here.
Don't do anything stupid.
Shut up, guard. I have to walk all the way up here to get up to where I gotta turn the quest in. Oh yeah, and every now and again one of these fuckers shows up to try to kill me. But who fucking cares? Fuck out of here, Bloodthorn assassin. Hey guards, you wanna fuck them up for me? You wanna do your job?
In the name of the king.
Bye. Pussy. I had one of those guys attack me. A guard hit him once. He ran off, and the guard is like, "Let me know if you find anything suspicious, okay?" I'm like, "You just fucking saw it. He ran off. You didn't chase."
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
Yeah, I have information from Roy.
Roy? Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in this place?
Roy's dead, man. Found this note.
Dead? Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
Yeah, I can get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
Yeah, I don't even know if betraying you is an option. But yeah, I'll go talk to Grenna.
For the Knights of the King.
Before the whole thing was released.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I'm going to ignore you for now. I'll do your quest on my main account once I catch up on this account. She's like an ambassador from the New Orsinium. She wants me to go help
Christ, pig
rebuild it.
thieves!
What's up?
This was no simple robbery.
Oh,
it was grand larceny, and I know who did it.
skipped it.
Lafont stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu, serve him up in a stew at his wretched inn. Glutton's missing, and I just know Lafont took him.
So, what I accidentally skipped was him saying that his prized pig went missing. Have you reported this to the Watch?
They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes too long. Poor Glutton doesn't have that much time. I need someone to rescue him before he becomes a ham sandwich.
Okay, so he's like, hey, the innkeeper, he stole my pig. He's gonna cook him. You gotta go save my pig. I'm like, yeah, I'll go fucking talk to him. And there's a few quests in this inn. So first off, I'll talk to this lady.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
It sounds like you want to fuck. A room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
Yeah, sounds like you want to fuck. What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
Yeah, okay, what are the deets?
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry.
Okay, long story short, she just wants to give me a room at the end, so
I just need
I can do anything I want. I accept the offer.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision.
Complete the quest.
Hope the room is
Anything
to
else
your
I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully, you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine, like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, like I don't even worship the Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room.
Okay, bye. So she just gave me this room to use as a house. I can teleport there for free, and I can store shit there. What was your quest?
What do you want, ugly?
Call me ugly again, and you'll have a fight on your hands.
Ha! Is that right? Well then.
Alright, their quest I'm not going to do on this character. That starts like the Undaunted quests, which I think are pretty much a guild about going through the PvE dungeons.
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong.
Yeah, Swineherd Wiccan thinks you stole his fucking pig.
Did he say I stole his damn hog again?
Yeah.
Didn't. Not this time, not last time, not ever. Do you see a pig on a spit in here? Most likely Glutton broke out and started rooting in the alleys again.
Does he do that often?
Every time the pig escapes, Wicton accuses me of thievery. Every time. Ugh, what a nuisance. Look, check the alleys in the northeast section of the city. The sooner that pig's found, the sooner Wicton will shut up and leave me in peace.
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Go on. I'm sure you'll find that hog of a pig rooting around in the northeast alleys.
I really don't like how his beard is like... It's not sideburns, it's not mutton chops, it's just fucking puffs of hair coming out of his face. And most importantly, hello, Grena Grakush.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
Yeah, Captain Arisian sent me.
And? Why are we talking?
Because Roy uncovered an assassination plot.
By Malakath.
Malakath,
Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk.
Yeah, I can do that.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
Okay.
Chastising none.
Wow, he just fucking slid on the ground there for a second. So, pay close attention to this guy's voice right here.
You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you?
I'm willing to overlook all this in exchange for some information.
Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerino hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martin wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall.
What tunnels?
The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Maybe I've had a few too many to drink tonight. I'm not picking it up like I did last. This is Jim Cummings again. This is the voice of Pete. Like, I was able to pick it up super easily the first time I talked. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know. I feel like if I already know that he's the voice of this guy, I should be able to pick it up easier. But I don't hear it now. That's weird. The first time I heard him talk, I was like, that's fucking Pete. And that's what made me look up fucking Jim Cummings in the first place, was that side character. And now I'm not hearing it at all. That's weird.
You're back. What happened?
Levesque had some protection.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live?
Yeah, he's alive. I gave Martin information about secret tunnels to the... Or he gave Martine something information about secret tunnels to the castle.
Martine the merchant?
Yeah, sure.
We need to know everything. Get inside Lerino's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
Copy.
The captain of corruption tills the land.
Okay, I thought I opened the door. There we go. Luckily for us, the manor is literally, like, barely even across the street. Like, there's so much overlap of buildings there. Maybe I'll actually get to kill somebody this time. The first time I came through this quest, there's like another player character who, I guess somebody... Yeah, you already killed everybody. Varret's note. Martine, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo. Once night falls, we will emerge from the crates and use Levesque's maps to get close to King Casimir. Angoth will be pleased with the chaos ensued by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leaderless ranks will offer the Bloodthorns little resistance. Overcoming the south will be easy, and Glenumbra will be ours. Rest assured that you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorns' cause. See that these crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. If they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself and then come back for you. Do not fail us. So, the Bloodthorns, they're sneaking some people in by boat to try to kill the king of, Hey, some people in there. I guess this whole place is Daggerfall, I guess? Glenumbra, I guess. The king of... no, this is Daggerfall, specifically. Okay, where's the exit? So what else we got in here? We got Northeast Alley.
I believe I'll have another.
Get out of my way, NPC. this is just to find the pig and maybe something extra. Hey, what's this thorn thing that seems to be alive? Hey, Glutton, what have you gotten into now, pig? The pig squints at you before returning to its feast and devours the tender roots with surprising gusto. I see how you got your name.
What are you doing near that vine? Well, you won't live to reveal our secret.
See, I wouldn't even know that there was a secret here to be revealed until an assassin tried fucking getting me. So this is a special little vine here. I would have just been like, yeah, that's weird, and then left it alone until somebody tried murdering me for it. Where am I heading? Vessil, Fernandra. That's not where I want to go. Where's the fucking pig herder at? Fuck it, I'll just go talk to the captain. I'm pretty much going to be skipping some quests here now. Things that don't really matter, like setting up, what am I trying to track here? Things like setting up, guild affiliations and stuff like that. I will do the Mage Guild quest. That has an interesting start to it. The Fighter Guild's quest, I never even did the first one too. Is that assassin still chasing me? You realize this is like the captain of the guard, right? Okay, but you're just not... No. Okay, I'll take care of it. Really? Really?
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
King Casimir is the target. Assassins are hiding in the cargo crates on the docks.
His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
Yeah, I'll go talk to her. Ooh, that's a high drop. Oof. Hey, you.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
Yeah, it's about cargo. King Arisian sent me, or Captain Arisian. Captain sent me. The king's in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Goodbye.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here. I have little time for talk.
Let's see how my character opened the door like that. So, last time I did this quest, there's a lot more boxes here. I guess other player characters can open them and fuck with me.
Just needed a ride.
See, I have to be careful. I almost killed like an innocent, well, not innocent. I almost killed a defenseless Argonian stowaway the first time because like I kicked open the box and I already had like my AOE prime to go.
Already on his way to the castle.
And I don't even know if you can damage them, but like I frantically ran out of the way so that I accidentally killed some little refugee. So yeah, that assassin did a real good job keeping their plans secret. Practically immediately they were like, ha ha! Castle's already in danger, our plan's already sprung. Tell everyone you know to stop our plan now, I guess. Like, fucking keep that shit under wraps, you fucking dummy.
Keeping myself busy here.
Just, what a shitty assassin, right? So I've already completed the werewolf quest. I think I just have to turn that into a specific guard who's like in charge of not letting people just go around murdering all the beggars. I don't know who that is. Millet, that's not it. Lieutenant Dubois. Here we go. I'll turn this quest in real quick. Hey, you know there's a fucking werewolf killing the homeless?
I've never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you about the back alley murders. There was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain? Damn. I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me. Take this as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again.
Yeah, you'd better.
I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
So he had a change of heart now that he realized that all the concerns are real. If I ask him to discuss the murders more, he'll just be like, yeah, there's some werewolf curse in a town nearby.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Yeah, I don't care.
Hear ye. Messengers from the Lion Guard.
Sturga just wants me to go rebuild Ursinium for them. Or at least help.
Honor and steel.
Yeah, you said it, random guard. Honor and steel.
Well.
What? Who said that? Notification. What is this? No. And another notification. That guy's kind of famous, a little. And another notification.
I will not.
I will
not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
What was that noise?
Death to the king.
Victory! Get the king out of here. Go! Go around!
Get to the king.
So these guys infinitely spawn in. They give me no experience or loot or anything, so it's not worth it to fight them.
What do we have here? A lizard with a crown?
This guy calling me. Whatever, I'll be able to take him out at the same time as I do damage, because I've got nothing but AoEs. God, you gotta fucking help me. Hey, King, you can help me out a little bit if you wanted to. God damn it, I need that heavy hit off so I can get mana so I can heal. There we go. How did he dodge? That was barely a dodge enemy. What do you got for me? Alright. Alright, have your discussion. I think this guy gives me my cool
Captain,
axe.
this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Yippee.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Give me stuff.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did. I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to cause chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
I'm like 90% sure this isn't the same thing I got. Actually, I think it is. I got the axe from someplace else. What is this? Dawn's Wrath ability gets 2 ultimate. I might as well just buy this ultimate, I guess. I don't need that right now. Alright. So that's 1, 2, buckle my shoe, haha, good joke. Fuck, my own idiocy distracted me. I've got 2 more.
Honor and steel.
Cool. I've got 2 more little side quest chains that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna start the Mage Guild quest. And then I'm gonna just swap characters, and I'm gonna pretend like this guy never happened. Even though I do like his design. I don't like how my loot's been going, and I don't like how this character seems to just kind of be inherently bugged, kind of, for some reason. So let me find my way. Which one is the Mages Guild? You are the Mages Guild. You've got a cool quest chain that I'm gonna initiate.
But I formed the lattice clockwise. Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I'd like to know more about this guild.
Oh, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me?
We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
Well, what do I get?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
So if I ask about the Guildmaster, I'll just learn that they've got a Guildmaster, and if I ask if they're not affiliated with the Daggerfall Covenant, I get the same answer from every guild. They all say, nah, we're not. Some people are, they swear loyal to the king, but like overall as an institution, now we don't have any loyalties to any of the factions, so I'm gonna...
Excellent. Allow me to welcome you as a student of the guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Thank you. Wait, why do you have a quest for me?
Yes, that's just in line.
Who are you?
You must be here to learn the craft,
Oh,
yes?
this is the enchanting person. Nerd!
Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you.
Well, what can I do?
New members of the Lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Alright, where is it?
Along the coast to the north lies the Iliad ruin known as Silum. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
Got it.
The ruins of Silum are a dark and dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
If I ask what her role is, she tells me that she's pretty much the bookkeeper and she tries to get more books. How did she learn about these books? Even though they're not a part of the Daggerfall Covenant, they've kind of got ears in the Daggerfall Covenant, and some Daggerfall Covenant intelligence brought it to their attention. What's in these books? Who knows? It could be new spells, it could be cooking recipes, it could be, how did she phrase it? I just skipped the text.
I don't know. It's always a delicious
even
mystery
racy
cracking
journals
open a book for the
pinned
first
by
time.
elven poets. Alrighty, so back out of this. Hey, here's an innocent-looking sky shard. Let's go get this sky shard. I'm sure nothing super fucking dope and crazy will happen as I go it's just a fucking sky shard. It's just a, like, what could happen on my way to get this completely not suspicious. It's just a sky shard. Is what I've thought every time I go to get a fucking sky shard in this game. I love it. Like, there's nothing else directing me to this location. Except for the fact that, hey, I kind of want sky shards, because if I collect 3 of them, I get a skill point. Alright, what are you about?
Greetings in his name. Always happy to see new faces join us.
Join you for what?
Why, the Harvest Festival, of course.
Oh.
Go on inside and see for yourself. Talk to Curator Nicholas if you'd like to join in the festivities.
That might also be Jim Cummings. I have to look up his name real quick to make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, it's Jim Cummings. Checking IMDb, he's got how many? 531 voice acting credits. What the fuck? I alt-tabbed! And my mouse cursor's off again, this time to the other side. What the fuck? Why would that happen? Default's definitely not right still. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do the game? Wait, actually... Nope, that... Oh my god, what the fuck? Game, why are you doing this to me? Nani the fuck? Good enough, whatever. I think this character is just cursed, I guess. Bad Man's Hollow discovered. So somehow there's a sky here, even though I should be underneath the city. Like, that's already a weird heads up. Also, the sky shard that I came here to get, it's not on my map. That's a little weird. Hey,
What
you're a
a
quest giver.
beautiful day. Welcome to the Harvest Festival. Is this your first visit to Badman's Hollows?
Yeah, what's the Badman's Hollows?
The Badman is one of the old gods, the source of all strife and the god of crop failure. According to local tradition, appeasing him will ensure a good harvest. Superstitious nonsense, but an excellent excuse for a festival.
Reset? Well, not reset. I'm just gonna do all the quests that I've already done on my main character, and then just go back to my main character, who's a higher level, because I did like I used the dungeon finder, and I did a PvP match that, like, that one PvP match alone leveled me up. How do you appease the bad man?
First, we gather baskets of fresh apples and bags of hardy grain. Then we burn them on the sacrificial altar in his honor. After that comes the feast. Help us gather the offering, and I'll see that you get a seat of honor.
Sounds like a fair trade.
May our humble offerings bring Sheor's mercy upon us. Then we feast.
If I say, like, do you really believe this works? He's like, nah, it's superstition, but, like, we do it anyways because it's fun. It's festivals. And do you always let strangers participate? Like, yeah, the more the merrier. Like, come on, everybody do festival stuff. So let's get some apples. And let's get some grain. And hopefully, I think this is a non-instance. It might be instance, so it might be like a solo thing. I'm not sure. But let's see. Alright, so let's put the offerings here. Watch the ceremony.
Brothers and sisters, the newcomer has made an offering to the Badman. Join with me in celebration. Badman, stern hand of the harvest, master of blight and plenty, accept this gift. Feed and grow stronger.
May his hunger never be sated. May his roots grow ever deeper.
Well done. As a final step, you must scatter dirt on the fire.
Why?
According to the legend, just as our crops feed on the soil of the Hallows, so too will the Badman feed. Also, it's a tradition. Humor us.
Okay. This is weird. Hey, what's up with you?
You're not one of them. Please, you must help me. Help me get free of these roots. Then I'll explain everything.
What do I do?
The dead shock over there. I killed it before these roots grabbed me. Cut out its fire gland, then use it to burn away these roots. Hurry.
Goodbye.
Lucky you came along when you did. We've got a lot of work to do.
I was at the Harvest Festival. How the fuck am I here?
That was no harvest festival. Those people are Daedra worshippers, and we're in terrible danger. We need to get out of these tunnels.
Okay, is there a way out?
We're directly beneath the tree. Except it's not a tree. It's a minor Daedric lord. The tree's roots are the key. He channels dark energy through them to keep this pocket of oblivion from collapsing upon itself. Destroying the roots will hurt him.
How can I destroy the roots?
The same way you freed me. Use shock glands to burn the roots in these caverns. That should weaken him. I'll work on planning our escape. Once you've burned the roots, come and find me.
I have a few more questions.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Who are you?
Eveline. I was part of a circle of mages testing the boundaries of conjuration. I'd say we were wildly successful. Mortal terror notwithstanding.
The fuck did you summon?
A minor Daedric lord. On this plane, it manifests itself as a giant tree at the center of the Hallows.
Is this all the work of the bad man?
No, this wasn't the work of any Breton god. The being we're dealing with is a Dremora lord. It adopted the guise of the bad man to lure the gullible into its trap.
Why did you summon it?
The search for divine knowledge, natural curiosity, lots of reasons. Look, if we knew it would corrupt our circle, impersonate an old harvest god, and drain the souls of the living, we certainly would have reconsidered.
Okay. Okay. So I gotta kill these things. And then use their fire glance to burn them. God, I'm so fucking strong. I love being a fucking Templar. Like, my bread and butter move, that reflective light spell that I have, puts a fucking slow on the enemies. So I can just cast it, back away, use my heavy attacks, get more mana, cast it again. It feels not fair how strong I am. But that's not gonna stop me from doing it. Why? Oh shit. Fuck me. So what I noticed too late was that was a boss. And fuck it. I don't care about this character because I'm about to quit him anyways. Whenever you res, you're like this ghost person for like 10 seconds. Which World of Warcraft did something similar. Like it let you res and then shit, I don't have these things. Am I gonna be able to? Okay, he's not even accurate on me. I am stuck. There we go. Okay, don't worry. It's just a minor thing. Shit. That was a bit dicey. Nope. Nope. I can cast that move. So there's a separate guy there who's also part of the circle, and he's like, hey, you want to help me get these crystals back? They'll do a thing. I don't remember why he wanted the crystals back, but it's a completely optional side quest. But also, if I go down that path, I can like climb up some roots and then drop down a hole, and I'm actually able to get that sky shard that I actually came here to get. But it's like this super out of this way kind of thing, and it involves me having to dodge like 2 different bosses. One of them's a giant snake boss, which I never even tried killing because it had just so much fucking health. And then there was also like a rat boss that I killed on the way. And there we go. I burned all the roots I got up. Alright, stop sprinting so I can get my stamina back. And sprinting. And I got fucking roots. Fantastic. These guys are chasing me, but I discovered on my first playthrough here, I can kind of come up here. If I jump up here, they can't hit me, so they drop their aggro and they run back and they reset. Okay, but he climbed up there on his path to reset. That's fine.
Well, you got his attention. I can feel his energy shifting. He's angry.
Well, I hope so. I've been burning his roots.
You've definitely got his attention. Now we need to take the fight to him. Here are the shocklands I collected. We need to find a way to feed them to the Dremora directly.
Curator Nicholas said that the items we burned on the altar were fed to the bad man.
Nicholas lived?
Yeah.
Traitorous, lying bastard.
Sorry.
He was part of our circle. If he's alive, he made a deal with the Dremora.
Cunt.
But you may be right. The altar may be the answer. We must get you back to the Glen.
Goodbye. So here comes the hardest fight. Are you just a rando?
We were wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong.
He is angry.
Yeah, he's fucking pissed, dude. Hey, Nicholas, what's up?
So much death.
Well, what the fuck happened?
You live?
Yeah.
Of course. His anger came after you were consumed in flame.
Yeah.
Soon after you were sacrificed, the bad man became enraged. He turned on us, rained death upon the grove. It was consumed in fire. And now you return. What did you do?
So I don't know if there was like an optional bit of dialogue or if I figured it out on my own, but I'm 90% sure, 90% certain, I wanted to say, that the reason the bad man was angry is because they offered me up as a sacrifice, and they mentioned that the bad man, I tried doing quotes, I don't think that was on camera, he feeds on people's souls, but I don't have a soul. So they did like this whole ritual to give their Daedric minor lord an offering that was essentially empty. So he got mad and turned on him.
Of course. That may be the only way to defeat him. Quickly now, burn the Shocklands at his altar. He'll be forced to consume them, and they'll burn him from the inside out. You must hurry. It's our only chance.
Oh yeah, so this, I learned how to do this fight, and it involves
you dare to oppose me?
Quite a lot of cheese. But this is a tactic that I learned during my the Secret World days. Oh, I fucked it up. Damn it, I fucked it up. God, I think I'm a little too drunk to do this well. This actually worked better with my old set instead of having the AoE one. Just having the one that does more single target damage. Please God. Damn it. Gotta create some distance. I wanted to do a heavy, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't have enough fucking stamina to dodge. He rooted me. This is bad. What am I? Oh no! Getting his fucking roots off. God, I'm fucking terrible at these quick turns today. Really hard to hold W and hit the 2 button on the So if he hits me with his charge attack and I don't have a block up, it one-shots me. If I don't cheese the fuck out of this fight, he can kill me in seconds. It took me like 4 tries on my main account to like actually learn how this fight works. If I'm a shitty, weak caster. I had some rough moments there.
I felt it. A shift in the plains. Is it done?
Yeah, the bad man is no more.
We should leave this place. With the Daedra banished, the glen will collapse in upon itself. Thank you for all you've done. I hope you'll have the good taste to not mention that I was involved in all this.
Sure. And then we teleport out, and everything's all hunky-dory. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna go grab some more beers out of the fridge. I will be right back. Please stop following the microphone. Alrighty. I am back. I see I've lost 2 viewers during my bathroom break. That's unfortunate. I always hate seeing, like, when I'm gone, somebody joined and then left. If somebody joins and then they don't like what they see and they leave, that's one thing. I can live with that. I can accept the fact that I'm not what everybody wants in a streamer. I don't have tits. I'm kind of a little overweight now. I'm balding. My hair is going. I can understand that first impression probably not that great. So I can live if somebody pops in the stream for a few seconds and leaves. But what I really hate is when I take a bathroom break and I come back and I see the little timeline like, yeah, somebody joined, you were gone, and then they left. I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't even get a chance to try to win them over. That's what irritates me a bit. But it's fine. This is Sunday night. This is the Elder Scrolls Online. This isn't what I'm anticipating my heavy hitter being for this series. I hate my hair. I hate it. Map, please fix. Thank you. So, I mean, I didn't actually end up getting that Sky Shard. Actually, I wonder how many Sky Shards are actually missable. Yeah, I do need to get some kind of BRB screen. Because now I didn't even grab the Sky Shard, but it's not showing up on my map anymore. But let's go and grab this Sky Shard. I'm sure nothing interesting will happen on my way to grab this inconspicuous Sky Shard. It's just a fucking collectible on the world map, right? So let's, we're fighting our way down here, and,
Hey, you.
Huh?
Want to make a bit of gold?
Me? Do I want a bit of gold? Yes, I do. So I didn't even see this guy's quest marker when I first ran through here. I was literally, like, I was out in the water, and I heard this guy go, "Hey, you want a bit of gold?" And I was like, who the fuck said, oh, hey, quest giver.
Stranger, a word. You look like the courageous type. I have an opportunity. You're sober, aren't you?
Mm-mm.
Good. Are you interested in taking on a contract?
What type of contract?
Nothing too dangerous.
Okay.
My father, Lord Dial, hired a group called the Daggers to investigate the Harpy threat. But they've been gone too long, and I'm beginning to worry. We don't want any blood on our hands when this is all over.
What do you want?
Well, I need you to go and find them. You can
Calm
take
down.
the one dagger who managed to find his way back to camp with you. He can fill you in on the details. I'd send my guards, but then they wouldn't be protecting me.
Oh.
I'm sure you understand.
Oh, yeah, no, I get it. You're a rich asshole. I'll see what I can do. Here is Bomnog. I love this guy.
You're going to help me find the rest of the daggers? I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of soft and delicate. Like you've never beaten anything into submission with your own two fists before.
Just tell me what's going on, Bomnog.
The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the Harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is a success.
Alright, what kind of, this is the Dagger's first job?
Everyone has to start someplace. Even the Fighters Guild had a first mission, didn't they? Who are you to judge?
No, I'm sorry.
Now let's get out there and do what we're getting paid for. Let's find the daggers and bring back their research.
Alright, what kind of research we talking?
Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds have become so violent lately.
And what do we need to do?
We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our leader, and the Remley brothers. We find them and help them finish their jobs. And while we're at it, we look for the Queen Birdie, Fowling. She's a vicious killer, and she needs to be dealt with.
Alright, I think I asked him everything.
We shouldn't dawdle, so make it quick.
Who are the Daggers? They are a newly minted group of mercenaries just trying to get their start. How did they hook up with Lord Deal? They were in a bar celebrating their celebrating the fact that they officially became a mercenary group. And why don't you use a weapon?
I vowed that I would always face my opponents as an equal. If an enemy came at me with a sword, I would meet his blade with one of my own. The Harpies fight with claws. How could I go up against them with anything more than the fists nature gave me?
Yeah, their claws are razor sharp, dude.
Sharp and natural. They don't wield weapons, so neither will I. I will fight them head on, fists against claws, and I will do so with honor.
That's the line that really won me over on Bomnog here. He was like, fuck it. If I'm fighting a beast, I'll fight it with just my bare hands. Like, every time, no matter what nature is gifted this beast with, I will fight it with what nature has gifted me. And I appreciate that. That's what fucking won me over on Bomnog here. He's like a fucking stupid anime character. Damn it. Did you aggro? You aggro. Fucking harpies in the way. Can I drop your aggro?
How in the 8 do you expect to trap a flying harpy with a trap set on the ground? You're an idiot.
You know I hate it when
that,
you yell at me, brother. Now calm down and help me figure out how to get a harpy to trip a wire on the ground. I see the problem now.
No, don't collect that.
Stendar, I thought we'd have this figured out by now. We're supposed to be the Dagger's gadgeteers, after all. I never knew harpies could be so tricky.
Jim Cummings, I'd bet money on it.
Did Lord Deal send you? Well, there's nothing new to report except that my brother is an idiot. Armo placed dozens of traps and he just realized something. Harpies don't walk. Now we're trying to figure out how to salvage the situation.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to capture a few of these creatures. Lord Deal wants to observe the harpies and see if they demonstrate any odd behavior that might explain the recent acts of aggression. But we're still working on our traps, as you can see.
And all your traps are set on the ground?
We've got some throwing snares. The only problem is the damn harpies are too strong. They need to be weakened before you hit them with the throwing snares. I may have a sword, but I'm not a fighter. That's too dangerous an approach for me.
Give me the snares. How many do you need?
Lord Deal said a few. So 4, I'd say. Yes, 4 harpies should do. If this works, please tell his lordship that we gave you the traps, all right?
Goodbye. And there's a Sky Shard, but I don't care about this character anymore. I'm just trying to get through the quest so that I can switch back to my character who actually already has. And this is a classic MMORPG quest. Weaken enemy and then use item on enemy. What am I examining these bones for?
This is a fresh kill. Be alert. Whatever did this could be watching us.
Oh yeah, Foulwing should be up here. Yeah, there you are. I get the weirdest hiccups when I drink. Somebody in chat just said they're baked NPC. Oh, baked NPC, not just their bank. Alright. That's a more explainable error. Alright, so I think I just need one more harpy, I believe. Or did I get all 4? I think I got all 4, didn't I? I did, alright. Sorry, Harpy, I killed you for nothing. Or wait, no, I don't have to return to them. I have to just go find their leader now. Who, if you've been paying attention, you might recognize their voice. God, I'm gonna have to get on my horse. I have to, like, climb off the backside of that mountain. I just remembered. I'm gonna catch up to my other character just in time to get rid of this character, and then go back to playing Skyrim.
Wait, is that Gelvin up there? What in Malakoth's name is he tangled up in?
Thank you, old friend. Thought I was going to become bird food before you got here.
That's just unabashedly Steve Bloom again.
Hello. That was a bit of a predicament. The Remley brothers do set a good trap, I must say. That one trussed me up tight. But now that you're here... Wait a moment. Who are you?
Yeah, Lord Dio hired me to help the daggers.
Help? The daggers don't need any... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm the leader of the daggers, and we don't have a clue as to what we're doing out here. If you're willing, we'd appreciate any help you care to provide.
I wish I had Steve Bloom's voice. Sure. What do you want me to do?
I was collecting unhatched harpy eggs to bring back to camp. One of the things Lord Deal needs to complete his research. I got one egg, but we need to collect a few more.
I gotta check something real quick to make... Why the fuck? God, Google, you're such a fucking piece of shit. I type in Guillemon English voice and all the results are like, who's the voice for the learn how to speak English thing? Fucking, no. Fucking. Guillemon voice. Actor. Is that... Oh, I misspelled Guillemon, I guess. Okay, fucking goddamn. English. It is Steve Bloom. That's so fucking weird that Steve Bloom's usual voice is like all deep and shit. And then you get fucking... Let me...
Good morning, cardboard box.
Let me just figure
Hey, don't do that, Guillemon. Guillemon? Listen, Guillemon, you've got to stay out of trouble. You can't keep blasting things and knocking stuff over. I mean, Mom yells at me when I bring a box home, but a digital dinosaur? I don't think she'd ever be able to stop yelling. Understand, boy? Hi, Guillemon. Right, I'm Takato.
Takato.
Like, that's the same voice as this.
In the nests above, be gentle with them. I don't want the hatchlings to come to any harm. I'm going to rest a moment and then head back to camp. With the gold his lordship pays us, the daggers can really make a go of this mercenary thing.
Takato, Takato. That's not the right. There we go. That's Digimon season 3, I believe, is Takato and Guillemon as the mains. So yeah, now I just gotta steal some harpies. I guess I'll kill these guys. These guys have a chance on drop of giving me the eggs I need. I also like how I got 2 new people to the stream, just doing nothing but showing off shitty Digimon footage. Somehow Digital Monsters saying their own name is more grating than Pocket Monsters saying their... What kind of a nerd calls them Pocket Monsters? Just call them Pokemon, my man. But yeah, no, Digimon saying their own name is irritating. Like, I can accept it from, what is it, the novice class? Whatever's below rookie, like the baby Digimon, I can accept because they're fucking dumb babies, who cares? But like, Guillemon going like, I Guillemon? Like, shut up. I don't care if you're voiced by Steve Bloom, that's grating. Give me some eggs. Nope, okay. That's 3 out of 4. Is there another cave for me to loot? I know if you talk to them, they're like, yeah, you can find them on harpies and caves and the trees, but I don't think I've ever found them in a tree. What's behind this cave? Nothing. Alright, goodbye the two people who joined my... What? The true nature of orcs? What is this? A book? Okay, I can't read it with that fucking... Orcs were born during the later days of the Dawn Era. History has mislabeled them as beast folk related to the goblin races, but the orcs were actually the children of Trinimac, strongest of the Ultimary ancestor spirits. When Trinimac was eaten by the Daedric prince Bothia and transformed into the foul gods insides, the orcs were transformed as well. The ancient name for orc is the Orsmer, which means the pariah folk. They now follow Malika, the remains of Trinimac. So yeah, a fucking, I think it was a high elf, got eaten by a Daedric prince, and essentially got shit out as a Daedric prince himself. Who is Malika? He is more commonly known as the Daedric prince Malakath, whose fear is the patronage of the spurned and ostracized, the sworn oath and the bloody curse. He is not technically a Daedric lord, nor do the other Daedra recognize him as such, but this is fitting for his fear. Of old, he was Trinimac, the champion of the High Elf Pantheon, in some places more popular than I guess that's an L, who protected them against enemies without and within. When Trinimac and his followers attempted to halt the Velothi descent movement, and those were the elves who were trying to go to Morrowind, I believe, Bothia ate him because Bothia wanted the elves to fall into chaos. Trinimac's body and spirit were corrupted, and he emerged as Malakath. His followers were likewise changed for the worse, despised by everyone, especially the involatile Iriel, whatever. They quickly fled to the northern wastes near Sarathol. They fought Nords and Chimer. Oh, fuck, who were the Chimer? Chimer were the snow elves, I think, who enslaved the Nords, I believe, for a place in the world, but did not get much. In Skyrim, Malakath was called Orkay, or Old Knocker, and his battles with Ysmir are legendary. Directive: this vile anti-orc propaganda, though traditional, is now banned throughout the Daggerfall Covenant. Administrators see to it. I don't see why that needs to be banned. That book kind of explains how the orcs didn't do nothing. Wow, his fucking run animation is fucked. There we go, it's fixed now. He was running just with his arms straight to his side there. A medium-sized digital monster does not have a nasal voice. It needs to be decent for that, even if they're just saying they're in a... Oh yeah, fucking Guillaume's voice is... Like, I don't know all of fucking, Steve Bloom's roles, like all fucking 531 of them. But, like, I think Guillemon might be his most annoying voice.
That's all the Lord asked us to do. Let's head back, but I want to have a chat before we incident.
I like how the harpies have, like, a childish kind of voice to it. Like, when they aggro on it, you can hear them go, like, ha! I like that. I mean, that whole season of Digimon was pretty rough. It had some cool points. That wasn't season 3. That was season 4. Season 3 is what's-his-name, who had Vmon. And then their whole shtick was they had the Golden Armor Digivolve. Because season 3... was a big part of the second half of the Digimon movie that we got, where you had that one Digimon who's like got corrupted by the Diaboromon virus. Fuck, what was his name? He was like the one American Digimaster, or Digidestined rather. Fuck. What was his name? He fucking hit on Kyrie and it really pissed off Davis. Davis and Vmon, those were the season 3 Season 4 just fucking got rid of, like, all of the backstory and all of the lore. Like, none of the original Digidestined fucking mattered in Season 4. Digimon as a whole didn't really matter at the start. They were just a fucking trading card game. And then it turns out, like, the Digimon are real! And also, when I was a kid, I had a real big crush on, whatever the name of the Digidestined chick who had, Renamon. I had a huge crush on her as a kid, which only got worse when their ultimate Digivolution involved the Digidestined, like, getting naked and fusing with their Digimon. Like, when I saw that shit as a kid, I was like, fucking, that was probably the closest to hentai I'd seen for years. That probably stood as the closest I saw to, like, fucking naked fucking characters. Where the fuck is Nunmag at? Bungmang, whatever. Where you at? Where did you stop? Oh, don't tell me you... Oh, he's behind that rock. I thought he fucking vanished like that dog did. That's not where he stopped on my first playthrough. What's up?
Listen, you've helped the Daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something.
I'm listening.
Gelvin has a good head and always
fucking
puts the Daggers first and keeps us on the right side of the law. Of course, that's part of the reason we're still struggling. Sometimes mercenaries can't be too choosy about the jobs they take.
This character is fucking cursed. I had a WoW character like this way back in the day. I just picked some random recommended server instead of playing on like a server that I knew was popular for my area, and it turned out to be some shitty fucking Mexican server. And the weirdest shit would always happen to my character. Like, when I died, I would like auto-res, and I'd be able to fight for like 5 minutes, and then the server would be like, wait a second, you were dead, and then I would die again, but my ghost would like already be by my body. Like, weird shit like that was constantly happening to that character on that server. And it's like that, but not useful at all with this character. If only Renamon didn't turn into a super furry sex icon. Yeah, like, I never had a thing for Renamon. But, boy, yeah, Renamon did turn into a fucking furry icon. I was all about Renamon's fucking Digimaster, whatever the fuck her name was. I don't remember. Season 4. Like, I recently went back and I have, it's out of reach, so I can't grab it. I have, like, the whole first, like, 5 seasons on DVD. Season 4 was kind of a slog to get through. Fucking, what was his name? The fucking Impmon, I think. Like, he fucking transforms into a cool guy, and I used him in Cyber Sleuth a lot, because his full fucking Digivolution has him riding on a motorcycle with, like, 2 shotguns. And he looks fucking like a demon humanoid. Like, it's one of the cooler fucking Digimon designs. He was cool, and he was in that season. But, like, besides that, fucking, like, Season 4 kind of sucked. Season 3 was alright. They had my favorite fucking anime trope, which is, the main antagonist for, like, the first half of the series turns into a friend to help fight the big bad by the second half. And that was just the guy who, I can't remember his fucking name, but he was the one who was putting the black collars on all the Digimon. And he had, the fucking, like, Wormmon, who transformed into, like, the green. He was also, the coolest fucking Digimon designs are the humanoid ones. He turned into, like, the fucking humanoid green, like, bug person. Can't fucking remember his name. I think he also had guns, but I think they were, like, blasters in his arms. Alright, anyways, Bumnog here is telling me that Gelvin has a good head and a good heart. Fucking, that's why they're struggling. Why are you telling me this?
This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever, it doesn't matter. The Daggers need to get paid. If not, our mercenary group collapses, and we're all back to the streets. Again.
What do you think DL's up to? What the fuck? That's the second time in that conversation that character fucking disappeared on me. Let's try to remember what he says. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember that line of dialogue. Balmog just tells me to fucking talk to him, I guess. Can I talk to you again?
There'll be time for questions once we get paid. We shouldn't dawdle, so make it quick.
Damn it, those are just the normal questions. Fuck off. Maybe I took too long. Oh, God, this character is just straight cursed.
You can't keep them like this, Lord Deal. They're in pain.
I can do what I like with them. After all, I'm the one investigating why these birdies have become so very, very angry.
Ugh. When Gelvin gets back, he won't stand for this.
Hey, Dio.
Oh, you're back. Much more reliable than those damn daggers. I don't see their leader, Gelvin. He didn't come back with you? More gold for the rest of you, I suppose. Now hand over the eggs, please.
Here are the eggs, but Gelvin's not back?
I believe we already covered that. Now let me have a look at these beauties. Oh, so round and smooth. Well over, really. I'll begin studying these eggs right away. Wait a moment.
What's wrong?
Where's the other egg? I was promised 5 harpy eggs, not 4. Didn't they teach you to count? There will be no deal without 5 eggs. 5. No more, no less. Imbeciles.
Fuck you, cunt. Gelvin has the 5th egg.
Then I suggest you find that bootless lout and get it back. There will be consequences. These are my eggs. Let his sister know that if Gelvin doesn't return, I will have his right hand cut off for stealing from a noble.
Cunt.
Dealing with fools and idealists makes me thirsty. I need a drink.
Cut.
Greedy, ignorant, ugly son of a mammoth's ass. That Deal can go leap in the river.
Why the fuck's he so mad?
I wish I knew. The rest of the daggers made it back, but there's been no sign of my brother. I had my doubts about getting involved with Lord Deal. I just wish I'd told Gelvin about them. But who are you anyway? Why do you care about any of this?
Trust me, I had no idea what I was getting into.
Well, you helped my brother and his daggers so far. I only hope we can continue to count on your support. So, listen. I heard Deal's threats. His claim is ridiculous, but he has gold. Paying guards to support a false accusation is easy enough.
Alright, what do you got in mind?
I think I know where you can find my brother. Whether you agree with Gelvin, me, or the bastard Deal over there, we need to find Gelvin and that egg. I don't want to see my brother get hurt.
Alright, where are you at?
There's a house on an island directly west of this camp. That's where we first met with Lord Deal. I could see that Gelvin was very interested in the place. I'll give you a head start before I tell Deal about it. Now go. Find my brother.
Copy. These harpies, they don't seem to be having a swell time. They seem rather upset with the situation I have directly placed them in. Let's get rid of this marker. Easier, I think. Wait, did I just place a new marker? What the fuck? I thought I got rid of it. Alright, here's a straight path. Damn! My favorite thing about MMOs is they usually let you hit number lock and auto run. I wish Skyrim let me do that. I wish Skyrim had a lot of features from this game. Better quest writing, for one. There's been no point in this game where I've had a quest giver just go like, ah, fucking quest, go. In Skyrim, that's like all the half of the Imperial Legion quest, just fucking, nah, quest, go. Also, the fucking mouse over the waypoint on the map, it tells you where you're going. Super useful. Other Oblivion games, I keep calling them fucking Oblivion games. Other Elder Scrolls games desperately need this fucking feature. I hate not having that. Horse controls, way better. My monk's trying to talk to me from all the way back there. Hey, Steve Blue, what's up?
Something fishy's going on here. I think Lord Deal hasn't been entirely truthful with us. But how did you find me? Granette sent you, didn't she?
Yeah, you didn't bring the egg back to camp. Granette's worried about you, and Deal's upset.
I know. I was on my way back when I decided to investigate this place. When we first arrived, Deal and his sons came out of this building to greet us. I figured if there was any place to get any answers, it was right here.
And?
Nothing yet, but this whole situation feels off. I'm sure that his lordship hasn't told us the whole truth about the Harpy frenzy. Anyway, I'm not leaving this house until I find something that sheds light on what Deal is up to.
Then I'll help you look. Where could I'm gonna check here. To Fisherman Halvir Miltrin and Company. As per our conversations, here's the signed contract completing our deal. You should have also received the bottles of elixir that will cause the effects we desire. Be careful, as I had to deal with various nefarious organizations within Daggerfall to procure the amounts needed. Apply the contents of a full bottle to your daily haul of fish, then leave the treated fish for the harpies to feast upon. We should begin to see the effects within a matter of days. As the harpies consume the tainted fish, they will become extremely aggressive. As the harpy threat rises, the nasty birds will have to be dealt with. Once they're eliminated, we can expand Daggerfall down the coast and increase our investment 100-fold. Secrecy is imperative. In the meantime, I will hire another group to procure harpies and their eggs. We might as well make a profit from the creatures while we're at it. No one needs to know how this started. It should appear that we're just doing our civic duty and helping the great city of Daggerfall in its time of need. Lord Elaine DL of Daggerfall.
You found something, didn't you? What is it? Tell me what you found.
DL's a fuck.
Let me see that. What in the name of... Lord Deal's been poisoning the harpies the entire time. He orchestrated their frenzy. And he claimed he's been trying to help. He's been using us.
He's also paying you enough to keep your new mercenary group together.
It's tainted gold. The daggers don't operate that way. We're not common thieves that break the law just to fill our own pockets. This is a dangerous edge to walk, and it cuts both ways. I didn't want the daggers to start out like this.
And what if you guys don't get paid?
Well, we'd have to disband. We'd go our separate ways and hope we can find a way to feed our families. Damn it. This isn't an easy choice. I just can't accept that we'd get our start helping a noble do the wrong thing.
No matter what happens, you have to do the right thing and reveal Lord Deal's treachery.
Of course, you're right. Deal has to be stopped. I think I know what to do. And if all else fails, I've always been good at improvisation.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
You've done enough.
Alright.
Just keep Lord Deal busy. It's not up to you to finish this. That's work for the daggers. Even if it turns out to be our last job, we're going to do it right.
Goodbye. This is one of my favorite parts of the game because they take advantage of something neat.
Gelvin's sister gave up his location so easily. Now where is that damn thief? And where in the 8 is my damn egg?
Yeah, you're not getting the harpy egg.
What did you say? How dare you? That's my property. You expect to get away with this? I knew I shouldn't have put my trust in a bunch of low-life scum. You'll be in the hands of the Daggerfall Guard by the end of day.
Or they could learn how this harpy threat really started.
You think the Guard would believe you? Some street rats who lay a claim against a well-respected noble? You're dumber than you look. The Guard will chuckle as they lead you to the dungeons. Or maybe we'll just end this right now.
First off, me and King Casimir are actually pretty good friends. I saved his life, you might not have known.
You? friends with the king? Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Really, it is.
Yeah.
You must dine with his family on a regular basis?
No, just save his life.
Perhaps vacation together in the countryside?
No, he
I'll give
literally
him
just
your
owes me a life debt.
regards. It's a shame about your tragic accident and all. Guards!
Yeah, bye.
Guards! What in the divine's name?
Rip in peace, cunt. Hey, Bumnog, what you doing?
So Gelvin killed the bastard? I didn't think he had it in him.
Yep.
It still doesn't change the fact that he botched our entire deal. I told you to talk him out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. That guy was a cunt.
Yeah, I figured that out. His lordship was also behind the whole Harpy menace thing too, wasn't he? Well, it's a good thing I decided not to count on Gelvin to turn a profit.
What do you mean?
I snatched this from the camp when no one was looking. It's not much, but a few gems are better than no gems at all. Why don't you tell Gelvin that you found it on his lordship's body? We don't want him to think I stole it or anything.
Why don't you give it to him?
Well, I trust you. Besides, I need to set these birdies free, and they're not going to be very happy when I do. You've dealt with enough dagger business for one day. Leave this to me. Go on, go on. I'll catch up later.
Alright, bye. Alright, who's shooting fire? I see nobody. Nobody could have shot that fire at me. What the fuck? Alright, so fucking Bang Mung there. Bumnog. His name's hard for me to say.
I know you were all counting on me.
He asked me not to tell him where he got the jewels, and that's what I did on my first character. So
Deal's gone, but I don't feel any better. These people depended on me, and I failed them. I can't even do one job correctly.
Don't give up on the daggers just yet.
What do you mean?
So I'm actually gonna say that his buddy stole the gems. I'm gonna see how this turns out.
That sly dog. Well, his lordship does owe us for all the work we did, doesn't he? It's not like I can return it to him, and I certainly don't want to give these away.
Alright. So he was still pretty receptive about it. That's what he said the first time, too. Although this time he seems a little happier that his own man stole it.
I thought the daggers were finished, but, well, looks like we have a future after all. Here, take this, for helping us finish the job. Consider it a small token of our appreciation. You'll always have a place with the daggers if you want it.
Thank. Alrighty. That leaves just one set of quests to do before I am done with this character. This cursed fucking character. Let's see if this still happens. Every time I've come to this section of beach, a portal is opened up overhead. No? Not this time? I wonder if this is also bugged. Demons always attack me. Maybe it's I'm pretty sure it's this spot of beach. The portal always opened up above and started spawning some Daedric enemies for me to fight. Yeah. Fabricate tree, I don't know what that is. What is that? Why does it cost 380k? Oh, somebody else is saying way too expensive. I guess I have profanity filter on. It's a really flying good deal. A fucking tree, no thanks. It's worth 500 grand. What are you? It's just a furnish. One decorative tree costs 500 grand? That's fucking nuts. And that's not even the tree, that's just the fucking ingredient, like the recipe to make the tree. Alrighty. There's a sky shard just right there? No, this sky shard's bugged. I know where the sky shard is in this place, and it was bugged on the minimap the first time I came through here too. That's the sky shard. There's the book I need. One of the books I need. Oh hey, this guy just came through here. If I do everything quick, I won't have to deal with any NPCs. The book appears blank. Now there's a ghost.
Well done. I am Shalador, young one, and I think you'll do not. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
Okay, I'll do that, boy. You missed me by a mile with that charge attack. I don't have enough stamina to dodge and get rid of the root. Fuck. Jump! God damn it. Whatever, I don't care about this guy's soul shards. Run, ghost me, run! That's all the books, right? Return to the Mages Guild. That job pop kind of hurt my job. Any day now, loading screen. I would like to be done with this character. Alright, I think once I catch up, I think I'll call it for the stream. I don't know if you've noticed, viewership has been kind of at the low end here. I think I should stick with my tradition of Sunday being an off day. I kind of just wanted to stream today to make up for the fact that my Saturday and Friday streams were kind of short. I wasn't feeling very well. Although hopefully now my sleep schedule will be better, so I should have a longer stream on Monday through the rest of next week. Like, I almost had my sleep schedule regulated, and then everything kind of just went to shit again. This is the Fighter's Guild. That's the opposite of what I want. Mage's Guild is across the street. No, it's not. It's not across the street. It's like right next to it. got your books.
Were you successful?
I have them.
Well done. You're already proving your worth to the guild. Sorry, did you say strange?
Yeah, something strange happened. An old man in robes appeared to me. He said his name was Shalador?
Shalador?
Yeah.
Labyrinthian's father, the Spell Mirror's forger. Are you speaking truly?
Yeah.
And, this book's pages are blank. Why is it glowing?
Shalador said, fucking light that shit on fire.
The spellwrights of the First Era used a special ink that would remain invisible until immersed in arcane fire. Perhaps that's what he meant. We have a brazier nearby burning with such a fire. Let's see what the flames reveal.
Yeah, sure.
Cast the book into the arcane fire. Fear not. The pages will not burn.
If I ask more about Shalador, she just pretty much says Shalador was like the fucking greatest fucking mage that ever lived. Okay, but rest everywhere, square cast, your vassal figure off, Marvel Anatolia, extra big of Nakats. I can't read this. Yeah, I can't read this.
What has the fire revealed?
I don't fucking know.
Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond my understanding, but here, this one is an attunement spell.
Okay.
We can summon Archmage Shalador himself. We'll need some ritual orbs.
What do they do?
They'll focus your magicka, attune your life energies, and draw him to this place. The ritual will apparently also link your mind with his.
My mind?
It means that the Archmage will be able to guide you and speak to you whenever he chooses. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, sure, I fucking guess. Why's it gotta be me, though, huh?
First, we attune your spirit to Shalador's.
Why mine?
Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Do it! I was right in choosing you.
Okay.
I can sense. Yes. The aura around you glows with good fortune.
Okay.
You will be the one to help me complete my final task.
Yeah, why me?
What I hope to accomplish is difficult. Perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins.
Alright, what I gotta do?
A storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter. I intend to offer them a safe haven, a sanctuary where they may study in peace.
Alright, how do we do this?
I created that sanctuary centuries ago.
Okay.
It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos, and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak.
Why would they be in the Shivering Isles? Where are these tomes?
They are being held in a place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath.
Huh?
Stand by my side, and I will open a portal.
You're telling me a Daedric prince has it? Yeah, I'll stand with you.
Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly. I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
Why have you returned? Because there's going to be a big war and he sensed it, so he came back. Nimble tongue, he lost his sanctuary in a bet. Who is Sheogorath? He's the Daedric Prince of Madness. Goodbye. Sheogorath is probably my favorite Daedric Prince. I think he's the one you can actually interact with the most.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal. Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt.
Yeah, I want some books.
Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter. After.
After what?
After a test of your resolve.
This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage.
Okay.
Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
Nice dodge roll into my channeled spell.
Was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant. I don't suppose you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm here for the books.
Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path.
Thank you, Haskell.
Just doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children.
Right.
Right this way.
Waiting on you. So I think this is the first time.
Please try not to make a mess of things.
Yeah, since the tutorial that you actually get to come to a plane of oblivion.
Happy adventuring.
Thanks. Bye. So, here's the Shivering Isles. It doesn't look nearly as cool as it does in Oblivion, but this is just like a taste of it for now, I guess. I don't know if it eventually turns into something cooler. You guys, I'm sure by the time I get to where I'm going, you guys are gonna drop your aggro on me. Second group didn't even aggro. My cat is just like staring at me right now.
Someone to play with you.
Someone to play with you. So here's the boss right here. Oh, he looks a little mad. He's just fucking glaring at me. Oh, he knocked me down. That's what happened. Can I please climb up here? Please let me climb up. Jesus Christ.
Hope he doesn't like you, does he?
Oh my god. I tried to have my block open. Oh, it worked. I didn't think I got that in time at all. Ashen sand is Stony Falls. The little Kwama lost his way. He humps and derps to his mother's calls, but the volcanoes do not sway. The forger passed him burbling then. This is all just nonsense.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What?
Yeah.
Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up. Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know.
Yeah, I'm taking these books for Shalador.
Shalador? Oh, that pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge.
You're right. I'll just be taking the books then.
Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. Okay. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have.
Yeah, okay. What kind?
A few tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult as, say, reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game?
So, when he says rebuilding the Numidium, I understand that reference. I don't know what the Staff of Chaos is. But the Numidium was like the great like dwarven artifact that they were using to like fight in the war. The dwarves thought that like by channeling their souls into this big fucking like mecha thing that they made, they would essentially be like invincible with like bones stronger than steel and like magic resistance and all that. So they put a lot of faith into this thing they called the Numidium. The Dark Elves eventually won that war anyways. They used some other artifact. They kind of defeated the whole purpose of the Numidium. But, like, the Numidium was a big fucking player. I'm sure the Staff of Chaos is probably on par with that if he's mentioning them both in the same sentence.
Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait. We should inform Shalidorable of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works.
I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall.
Ah! Ah! What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remember. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Lol, so random.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes.
At least we got a book.
That's true. Though without my help, it will take Velast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news.
Okay.
I'll send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Okay.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books?
I got one of them.
Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalador? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light.
Yeah, Sheogorath summoned him.
Not good, not good.
Yeah,
I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalador returns to help.
Yeah, Sheogorath cursed the tome. Shalador can't read it.
Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while.
I don't know who Zarxus is.
Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished.
Okay.
In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalador's lost island haven. Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes, fascinating.
Yeah, about Sheogorath.
Terrifying, isn't he?
Is he always like
well,
that?
Look on the bright side. You're still upright on 2 legs. You're not inside out of bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.
Alright, bye. So yeah, this is, story-wise, the point where I left off on my main character. I did a few dungeons on my main character, and I did, like a PvP match. So, my main character is currently 5 levels higher, but, story-wise and side quest-wise, this is where I left him off. I'm gonna delete this character. I might as well, I'll stream my deletion of this character, because he's fucking cursed. Just the weirdest shit keeps happening on this character, and I don't like it. Goodbye, video 2. Jeez, the fact that, like, video 2 is still there made me think that I, like, deleted another character because it took so long. I'm level 19, so I'm 6 levels higher. But yeah, story-wise, that's where I left off. So yeah, it seemed like the one choice that I made that I always regretted, that didn't actually come to change anything so far. Everybody still hated me the same. Like, there's one move that I kind of wish I changed, but for, like, single target fights, like against bosses, I really do like having the dot be, like, 10 seconds instead of 5. So it's like kind of a meh. I'm not too strung up about it, but like if I'm trying to solo like dungeon content, like not like just going through mobs of people, I kind of like having that extra AoE damage. But I don't like, even then, like at the end of the game I could always fucking like respec, like whatever. So yeah, that's it for now for Elder Scrolls Online until next weekend when I pick up, and everything after, like everything from now on will be fresh territory for me. So no more skimming through the quests. I'll be going through. I'll be choosing all the chat options. I'll be learning the lore as well as I can. All this stuff is very interesting to me, and like everything that's taking place in ESO. Is just, it's fresh to me. I don't know shit about shit when it comes to the second era, besides things that have popped up in the lore videos that I've seen. So I'm excited to see where this game goes, if it keeps being as good as it is, and if I keep liking it as much as I've been liking it. But until then, I'm gonna get back to watching my super best friends play LA Noire. And drinking these 2 beers that I have. I've got a big bottle of champagne ready for tomorrow. It's not champagne. Why did I say champagne? Big bottle of white wine for tomorrow. So when I see myself clap, that's when I'll call the stream. Have a good one. Good night.